If you clicked on this video, boarding has been run over. I'm Cyrus and next to me is a car that's clearly dressed more for the red carpet than for the racetrack. That is the MG Cyberster. It's all attitude, it's all electric, and would most likely prefer to be pepped going up the slopes of Soho House than up the slopes to Amby Valley. This is a cool car, sure, but this is more of a car that's imagined by ChatGPT. If you put in the prompt, imagine a hot influencer as a hot sports car. It's got a long, sensuous bonnet. It's got a risque side profile when it drops its top, and it's got a rear end that will get you noticed more. You get the idea, right? Now MG is giving us just 3 laps on the track to get a feel of this car. Not enough to do a full-fledged review, but enough to flirt outrageously with the lady in red. So what happens when you take this roadster to the absolute limits of performance, the edge of grip at the temple of speed and power, where rubber makes experiences that last a lifetime? Nothing, because today we do not do a full review of this car here, because this is the right place, always, but the wrong car. The Cyberster isn't meant for BIC, it's meant for Bandra. It's meant for Sunday afternoon brunches with your dog in the passenger seat, or your girlfriend or wife. It's meant for the older gentleman or the older lady who's done really well in their life and wants to spend their money on a slightly special car instead of going and buying yet another brand new Mercedes-Benz E-Class. We are still going to drive it here, of course, but we are going to treat it like any other nice road and not the mecca of speed that it is. But today we care not about cornering G-forces and we care not about lap times. But since we are PowerDrift, we are going to tell you how it drives while still not pushing it to the limit. Obviously it is quick enough to embarrass any boy racer that pulls up next to you, unless of course he's in a big boy supercar or a 911 turbo. 0 to 100 is just 3.2 seconds. And if I put it into perspective, that's what the Ferrari Enzo was when it was launched about 20 years ago. Now you're going to do that a few times, yes, sure, to sort of impress your passengers and your friends. And then anyways, you're going to settle down and enjoy the car. It does 200 with ease too, although it is limited to 215. But in any case, you can't do those speeds legally, so yeah. That said, when you do drive a sports car like this, which is mainly for the city, what you need is short bursts of acceleration to leave that earlier boy racer who stuck to your butt for no apparent reason behind. And this will do really well because of all the instant torque to get it going. This is going to be great on the street because it's soft enough, it's comfortable enough, and it is still quick. Fine, yes, it could have been quicker, it could have been more sort of ragged edge. But would you really want that in a car like this? For people who are just going to drive it because it looks good? It steers quite nicely too. Yes, push it hard and that 2-ton weight immediately shows up to say hello, and don't expect Porsche or Boxster quickness with the steering. But that is what makes this car better. It's not meant to be the greatest driving experience out there. There's a term that's very often used in the American car scene and one that transcended across various countries. The word boulevard cruiser. A car that's slow, cool, mostly used for lowriders back in the day. And this is it. This is the modern interpretation of a boulevard cruiser. It does not pretend that it does a quarter mile in very quick time. It does not pretend that it handles on rails. It just likes to look good. On the inside, it's screens on screens on screens. See what I did there? I said it 3 times because there are 3 of them. It feels like a damn cockpit, and while all 3 screens do look really cool, we honestly just did not have enough time to fidget around with them. The steering does look nice though, but the bottom part of the steering with those metal bits, I'm not a big fan of. It does seem though like it came straight out of a gaming rig. Materials, on the other hand, are really, really good and certainly what you would not call understated.
But hey, look, you aren't buying this for German minimalism. You are buying this for Chinese maximalism and British branding.
And then, of course, the doors. Oh, the doors. The greatest thing you can do to make a car that's instantly a lot more interesting, cooler and lusted after than it actually is give it exotic doors, and that is exactly what MG have done. It's a masterstroke, to be very honest. The Cyberster would have been a nice car if it had normal doors, but with these insanely cool scissor doors, it is now sub-zero. And they are electric, so you can press a button while walking towards your car and they go up for you. Imagine all the reels people can make with these.
If you expected this review to be all about how this car is a supercar killer, a cheap Nissan GTR for the masses, wrong video, my friend. This is not a budget Ferrari, this is not a budget Lamborghini, and this is not even a budget Porsche. If you really want to go into that, maybe it's a budget Z4, a 4-cylinder F-Type, or a Porsche Boxster. And you know what I really think? MG should not have called this the MG Cyberster. That's a bit of a weird name.
MGA, MGB, MGC. This should have been called the MGE for electric. That would have been poetic.
This is not the perfect car. Dude, it's not even the perfect EV, because most people who want an EV want it for the practicality and the sensibility. But this doesn't care. It's got the looks. It's got the performance when you really want it. And the doors go up. I mean, that by itself, khatam. Tata, bye-bye. At 75 lakhs, that alone is why you should consider this. I mean, look at it. Bhai.
Track tool? Hell no. Attention magnet? Hell yes. And in this influencer economy, that might just be enough.
I'm Cyrus. This has been PowerDrift, and remember, not every single car here is meant to chase lap time. Some just want to chase Instagram likes. Cyrus out.